Hi everyone, welcome to Chess Nomad. My name is Lewis, and today we're going to play Survival Puzzle Rush. We're going to try to uh, have as many puzzles correct as we possibly can. I've never reached 50. It would be nice if I could reach 50 without being interrupted. So here we go. So what do we have to do here? So this is a back rank check. It's pretty easy. Wait, yes. It can still be done. Okay, so we have one correct. Now, this looks like another back rank check. Rook goes to E. Let's see if I can reach there. Oh, I can't. Okay, I have to do like that. Okay, so rook goes to E8, and king is trapped. King cannot go here, cannot be here, and it's obviously checkmate. So there's no way for it to be stopped, and checkmate. Okay, have that correct. This one, so let's see. We could, okay, so we can pick up the bishop. And if we pick up the bishop, then they have that with check, right? That's check. So what else do we have? And let's try to say so less times. So they have that. So let's think about this for a second. If we take the bishop, because we cannot do this, check, and then pick up the rook, because the bishop is protecting the rook. So we can't do that. So let's just go by, okay, let's think about this for a second. Yeah, it looks like there's no other way around it. We pick up the bishop. Okay, that was correct. All right. The first few are relatively easy. It becomes more complicated afterwards. So let's see here. So this is a back rank mate, checkmate. There's no way for the queen cannot do anything. Okay, so this is checkmate. Okay. Now what do we got to do here? Okay, so if I go here, this is check. This is check. Then the king cannot go here. The king can, oh, I don't want to do that. The king can go here or here, and then once that happens, we do checkmate. That is correct. So check, mate. All right. So we got 2 in a row. Or no, we got 5. We got 5 in a row. Let's get that correct. What happens here now? So he's got my bishop is being threatened. He can capture my bishop. Then after he captures my bishop, he's got check. He's also got, okay, so what? Oh, wait a minute. If he captures my bishop, I have, okay, I don't have this, because my king is going to be in the way. Is there a piece that's hanging? Wait a minute. Queen captures pawn. King cannot go here or here. King could go here or here. So the king can go to these two squares. So the king has those two squares. Then my queen is on D3. But once the king moves here or here to D1 or E1, then the bishop is threatening. Then the bishop is threatening my queen. But then I can capture. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. There we go. Sometimes it's easier just done than said. Okay. We could capture the knight. My pawn is hanging. So he can capture my pawn. I can't do anything about it. Maybe I can't put the rook here, but then he's got check. And once I move, check. And then I'll be in trouble. So what can I do here? Right now I'm in trouble because right now it could be check. He's got check coming. Well, not really. I forgot my rook is here, so my rook is preventing check right now. But once this rook comes to f7, then he's going to have three pieces attacking g7. Oh, wait a minute. Silly. All I got to do is that. Checkmate. That's it. I'm sure you saw that and you're like, why did you just checkmate? I know. I was trying. I was waiting to see what you were going to do. Is this the right move? It's tempting to go knight to f2. With check, pick up the rook. So we could do that. But is that what we should do? The knight is being threatened. So is that piece there? If we go with rook, that's not going to do anything. It takes the rook, we take, and that's not doing anything. We could pick up that rook. We're going to lose that, but then we'll just push the rook to e7, blocking this rook once he takes the pawn on c7. So why don't we just do that? Because that looks like it is the right move. There we go. That was the right move, folks. We got 8 in a row. 8 in a row is not bad, but I've done a lot more than that. And this is checkmate. All right. So maybe less talking, more action, more thinking. I'm giving you my thought process. Whatever I'm thinking, and sometimes I move too quick. It looks like it's the right move. I move too quick, and then it's not the right move. And then I end up losing. So right now it looks like queen to f7 is check. He can escape here. So is that the right move? We don't want him to escape there. we could do that and exchange queens. So what is that going to do for me? And if we do this, we check, and the king goes here. How do we convert that into a winning move? Because he still has, whatever I do, he still has the queen here to protect this rank, the 8 rank. He's got the knight to protect. So it's not like I can attack. Okay, I see the winning move. I see what happens. So if I go here, check. It's true, he can block, but if he blocks, then I come here because the bishop is protecting the e7. And if he goes back, then I have that move with checkmate. c7 is checkmate. So let's see if I'm correct. Okay, he does block. I can take. Okay, and I didn't have to go further because that was the end of the puzzle. Okay. We don't have checkmate or check because the knight is doing that. We could bring the bishop here with check, but then he's got that move. He's got pawn to c3, blocking the bishop. Oh no, wait a minute. Duh, that's silly. I was looking wrong. I'm looking at this bishop, and I'm black. So this is checkmate. I was looking at the wrong piece. Now, okay, I see what we can do. We pick up the knight. I mean, we take the knight, and then we pick up the bishop. So we take the knight with check, and we pick up the bishop. Okay. This is a back rank check, 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 and let's not have a mouse slip. Check. This here is the same thing, except the knight is there, but we do the same thing, and let's not have a mouse slip, and it's check. And this is the same thing, folks. They're slightly different, but it's the same thing. Check. You don't want to go here first, because then rook takes, and if you take, then king takes. So you want to kick the king away. Now you sacrifice the queen, because the queen is useless. What you want is to win. And once you have checkmate, that's the purpose. The purpose of chess is so that you can checkmate your adversary. Okay, so black to move. And I see a couple different possibilities here. So the king is kind of trapped. The king could go here, but it cannot go here. So if I bring my rook to g2, it's checkmate because the king is trapped. So let's do that. Yep. All right. Okay, so this one is a little bit. Okay, so okay, I can. I was thinking I couldn't, but I can just forget about my rook. I can bring bishop here, threatening to take the queen. Queen cannot take rook on d1 because my queen protects the rook there. And once the queen is attacked, now he's got two options. And when I say he, the computer, or the puzzle computer, whatever you want to call it, it's got two options. Either take and then lose the queen, or it's check. And once I do check, Let's see what happens then. So if my bishop is here, coming this way, so I come with my queen to h7 and it's check. He then can move. He can take the king to f8 or to f7. If to f7, then I can move my bishop and go to g6 with check. Then he's got, no, he can't go there because then he's in check. He can still go up, but if he goes up, then I do checkmate. So is that the correct sequence? Because if I leave that rook to hang, if I threaten that, then he's got that move, but then I do that with check. I do have to keep checking until I win because now my king is left unprotected. Once my queen moves out of the way from protecting this pawn, then takes the pawn and it's checkmate. I could just go with my rook, check, but that's not going to do anything. So I think, no, wait a minute. No, yeah, this is check. Okay, so maybe I was overthinking it. That's check. He's going to have to take. And then I take with checkmate. I was overthinking it. It's right there. Check. Okay, there you go. I was correct. I was overthinking it, but it's not bad to overthink. You just sometimes overthinking is good. Okay, so what do we have here? We can take the queen. King takes. We push here. Queen, king goes here. And then we push here. And king takes. So that's not good. We can come here with check. And then push. So if we come here with check and queen blocks, then we can push the pawn. And we protect our queen and we threaten their queen. So once the queen takes my queen, I take queen and I then create a new queen. So that is, okay, so it does have the knight. The knight is here. So once I push, then you can just do that. And that would not be good. Okay. No, I can't bring my rook here. Okay. I gotta think about this one for a second. Oh, it's good to be, folks. Okay, so I see it. So queen to d4 with check, and then we capture the knight. The knight, it would be hanging, and I think that's the proper move, folks. Oh, that was the wrong move. Darn it. And I still haven't learned how to check. I still don't know how to do that. Oh. What a bummer. I thought that would be the correct move. See, This is one of those times that I just think this is the correct move and I don't further investigate. And then I lose. Okay, so let's think about this for a second. East threatening check, but we can do that. B6 and escape. What can we... Okay, we can bring the knight to e3 with check. Knight to e3 with check. So he only has g1 to go to. And once he goes to g1, e1 is checkmate. Okay. I'm pretty sure. Okay, he still has the bishop to block, but it doesn't matter. I was still correct. White to move, and okay, so we are white. We could do that. Check. And what is that going to do? So then king can go here, here, or here. King has 3 squares to go to. Well, we could also try to get that rook. So if we bring rook to b3 with check, of course the king can go back. But if the king goes here, then okay, but the bishop needs to be here though. Well, one other possibility is rook to f3, and I don't know what else he's going to do, but if he doesn't move the rook from this file and from this row, and the king stays on this row, then I could do that and then pick up the rook or exchange rooks, keep a bishop. But that's not going to be enough to win, though. I feel like bishop here would check. So now the king goes here, here, or here. So let's see. If the king goes to b1, I can advance my king, and if attacked, then I can block with bishop. All right, I could be wrong. I could be wrong by doing that. It's a check. I can't just go here. I can't approach, and I can't do anything else. So let's just do that. Okay, I was right. So now what's the next move? So the next move would be rook to a1, because now king is in check. King cannot go back here. King cannot go here, so king can go here. And then once king goes here, then rook comes back, and we pick up that rook. So that is, I believe, I'm pretty confident that that's... So we give up the bishop for the rook. Okay, there we go. I was correct. Hmm. What is he threatening? He's threatening check. He's threatening to do check. If we do this, he can still take. It doesn't matter. So if we ignore, how can we create an issue? I don't see how doing that we do anything, because you can just take. If I just do that, he takes. We could do, well, I don't want to move it. We can do that, protecting the pawn, but I don't think that is the purpose here. I don't think. Is there a piece that's hanging? So the knight is not hanging. The rook protects the knight. I can't go here because of the bishop. I can't take that pawn because of that knight. So what piece is hanging? What piece is hanging? That pawn is also hanging. So these two pawns are hanging. I feel like if I do that and queen takes, I could hide and then threaten the queen, but he can just, he can't go here. You could just go back here with check. No, no, it's not check. All right. I don't see it. Oh, sorry, folks. Yeah. All of a sudden, I got the yonis. I don't see. Okay, well, one thing we can do here. I don't know if it's the right move, but we can do that. Attacking the rook. We can attack the rook like that, but then the rook can just step over and protect that, and protect this one. So I can't. What else am I going to do with the queen once I'm over here? I don't see it. I definitely do not want to go with the rook here to threaten the queen by moving the bishop out of the way, because then that would be checkmate. Oh no, I can still block, but there's got to be something. Am I missing something? Is something hanging? I know I have two pawns hanging. Two pawns are hanging. I don't really care about the pawns if I can do checkmate. How is that going to help me? That is not going to help me. But threatening that rook, he's got to react to that, doesn't he? Okay, no, I can't. No, that's the queen is protecting the rook, so he doesn't have to react. Doesn't have to do anything. Hmm. Um, what else do we have to do? So we gotta dislodge. Maybe we have to dislodge the queen first. Check. Takes. We hide. Or here's a better one maybe. Check. We sacrifice the knight. Knight takes on f3, and then we go with check. And if he takes, then we take. And if he just moves the king, then we can do something. I think okay, so wait a minute. Instead of going this way and having the knight pick up our knight, I can go that way with check. So if we go to d3 with check, we are threatening to pick up the rook. So he's going to take, and then we use our bishop to go with check. And if he takes, we take with check, and then we are threatening to take the rook. But or the bishop, and then he cannot go here. Here. Okay, that might be the correct move. So it could be wrong. Okay, that was wrong. After all that, I was wrong. Darn it. Okay, so what do we want to do here? We could take, he takes, and then we push pawn, threatening knight, and also threatening queen at the same time. And then we pick up the knight, and I think this is winning. I could be wrong. Because am I analyzing this properly? Let's just do it. Oh, that was wrong. That was wrong. I don't know. It says longest streak 17, but I've had over 17, so I don't get that. And I'm not going to even bother to touch that because I don't know how to do it. So if I touch here, something's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. Nothing happens. Okay, so let me take my logo out of the way. Let me see if that helps if I touch that. Okay, so this is the puzzle. Okay, so black to move. Okay, so we are back to the puzzle. Now I know how to do it now. Back to the puzzle. So what did I do the last time? So the last time I tried to bring my queen here. Oh, okay, so wait a minute. This is the king was over here. I can't black to move, but I can't do anything. I can't do nothing. Okay, so I can't do nothing. I don't know what it means black to move. That's it. Well, it is what it is, folks. One of these days I'll figure this out. Until then, folks, please subscribe, hit the like button, click the little bell icon so you can be notified of future games, puzzles, or whatever I do with chess. You know, one thing I haven't done yet is chess 960. Yeah, I've played it a few times. Chess 960. So maybe I'll play chess 960 next time. We'll see. Until then, folks, I'll see you around.